This is the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 37. But as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. For as in the days that were before the flood, they were eating and drinking, marrying and giving in marriage, until the day that Noah entered into the ark, and knew not until the flood came and took them all away. So shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. I want to start by giving all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Racha, Kodash. I want to give double honors to the head apostles who I've learned this truth from. I also want to say peace and salutations to you Akim, you brothers out there that are laboring, pushing this word out in all truth and in sincerity. I also want to say shalom to the house of David. Now, what's inspired me to do this lesson today is just scrolling through social media. I've seen a lot of posts that pop up on my For You page that are displaying people who have gone to the Notting Hill Carnival. And one of the things that popped in my mind was that not one of these people would consider the Most High, that the day that they're celebrating is actually on the Sabbath, and that it should be a day of rest. However, you have people eating, drinking, being merry, celebrating, doing wickedness, not understanding that they're doing evil. This is the book of Exodus, chapter 20, verse 8. Remember the Sabbath day to keep it holy. 6 days shalt thou labor and do all thy work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahweh thy power. In it thou shalt not do any work, thou, nor thy son, nor thy daughter, thy manservant, nor thy maidservant, nor thy cattle, nor thy stranger that is within thy gates. Every person that you see celebrating Notting Hill Carnival are in error. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 1, verse 3. The ox knoweth his owner, and the ass his master's crib. But Israel doth not know, my people doth not consider. Verse 4. Ah, sinful nation, a people laden with iniquity, a seed of evildoers, children that are corrupters, they have forsaken Yahweh. They have provoked the Holy One of Israel unto anger. They are gone away backwards. So you can see from the people that are walking around enjoying their day. Could you imagine brothers out on the street preaching, but the people don't want to know, not even realizing that judgment is about to come? These people are just enjoying their time. Yahweh Shai said in the book of Matthew chapter 24 verse 7, for nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places. All these are the beginning of sorrows. This is just the beginning. I'm going to jump down to verse 32, and it reads, now learn a parable of the fig tree. When his branch is yet tender, and putteth forth leaves, ye know that summer is nigh. So likewise ye, when ye shall see all these things, know that it is near, even at the doors. Now you could tell these people till you're blue in the face that we're at the end, and chaos is about to ensue, and there's going to be a lot of judgment going out, and they will roll their eyes and just go right back to partying. But we understand that it's the Lord that has blinded them to the fact that judgment is about to come. This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 6, verse 10. Make the heart of this people fat, and make their ears heavy, and shut their eyes, lest they see with their eyes, and hear with their ears, and understand with their heart, and convert and be healed. Now we know that when you receive this truth, if it resonates with you, then it can make a lot of positive changes in your life. However, we also understand that the Lord hasn't said it for everybody to receive this word or this truth. The book of Jeremiah, chapter 4, verse 22, says, "For my people is foolish. They have not known me. They are sottish children, and they have none understanding. They are wise to do evil, but to do good they have no knowledge." And that's exactly what you're seeing behind you. They have no knowledge to the fact that it's the Sabbath, and that they're profaning the Sabbath, causing the Most High to be even more angry with his people. And this is why judgment's coming. And the judgment is going to start at the house of Israel. Now, when you look at these people out here, right, one of the main things that happens during the Notting Hill Carnival is that men will try and, to pick up women at this event. That's a well-known thing that happens. Now, imagine, you have a partner, a wife that goes to this thing on her own. She's subject to all these men that are just trying to get a number or to commit some type of wickedness, i.e. adultery. This is what goes on at the Notting Hill Carnival. And there's many videos that you can see out there that just show these women out of order. Okay, there was a crime statistic where they were showing the amount of arrests that took place. Now, granted, there were close to 1 million, maybe 1 million plus people, and it was a small number of incidents where people got arrested. But within that report of all the incidents, you'll see the statistics of women being assaulted, if you understand my meaning. Now, if you consider the attire of some of these women and what they're wearing, it's a wonder that something worse didn't happen. And that's another thing when coming to these types of events. You have the women that are out of order and just out here wearing next to nothing, thinking that a man's nature isn't going to kick in and he's going to respect boundaries, because that's hardly going to happen when you're around a bunch of worldly men. And this is why judgment is about to be released upon the world. This is the book of Zechariah, chapter 13, verse 8, and it reads, "And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith Yahweh, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein. And I will bring the third part through the fire, and will refine them as silver is refined, and will try them as gold is tried. They shall call on my name, and I will hear them. I will say, it is my people, and they shall say, Yahweh is my power." So 2/3 of our people, the ones that refuse to hearken, the ones that refuse to listen, the ones that refuse to do the will of the Lord, they're going to be cut off and die. But the third part, which is the elect, they're going to continue to do what the Lord is asking them to do. They're going to continue to repent. They're going to continue to keep the commandments to the best of their abilities. And even though they are keeping the commandments to the best of their ability, they're still going to be tried as silver is tried and refined. They will also be tried as gold, how gold is refined. But the Lord will hear his people, the ones that repent and that also trust in the Lord. This is the book of Psalm, chapter 91, verse 1. "He that dwelleth in the secret place of the Most High shall abide under the shadow of the Almighty." So those that are doing the Lord's work, doing the Lord's will, keeping the commandments, they're going to be covered by the Lord. An example of that would be in the book of Isaiah, chapter 65, verse 13. And it reads, Therefore, saith Yahweh Hashem Yahushai, our power, Behold, my servants shall eat, but ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink, but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Now, do you think these people that are walking around, the Lord is going to really look out for them? Maybe unless they are one of the elect. However, a majority of those people ain't going to make it. They're going to be the ones that are ashamed. I'm going to continue reading. Verse 14. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart, and howl for vexation of spirit. Your spirit's going to be tried. When you're watching your loved ones perish because they can't eat, they can't drink, you're going to be feeling ashamed. I am going to read the book of Ezekiel, chapter 33, verse 7. It says, So, thou, O son of man, I have set thee a watchman unto the house of Israel. Therefore, thou shalt hear the word at my mouth and warn them from me. It just goes to show you the Lord has mercy. He set up his men in the earth to give the warning, to let you know judgment's about to rain fire on this earth, and to get yourselves prepared, get yourself right. But some people just ain't going to hear it. And it says, verse 8, When I say unto the wicked, O wicked man, thou shalt surely die, if thou dost not speak to warn the wicked from his way, that wicked man shall die in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at thine hand. So if us brothers who are in this truth, like-minded brothers, if we're not out here giving you the warning, making these videos, these lessons, teaching you, showing you the truth, the correct way, if we don't do this for you as a watchman, you'll die in your iniquity, but your blood is required at our hands because we were set up to give you the warning. Now, on the flip side, it says, verse 9, Nevertheless, if thou warn the wicked of his way to turn from it, if he do not turn from his way, he shall die in his iniquity, but thou hast delivered thy soul. And that's the whole point. That's why we make these lessons for you. We want you to understand that the time is short. The time is near. Judgment is on the doorsteps. As I mentioned in the beginning of this lesson, but as the days of Noah were, so shall also the coming of the Son of Man be. And those people, they were scoffing at Noah before they realized that the flood was coming. And then it was too late. I pray that this lesson's been edifying. I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai. Shalom.